Hello YouTube viewers, this is your host. We're going to stop being offended. So I'll go to Matthew chapter 22. We're going to do verse 35 to 36. And I'm in the NIV, so y'all know. Because if I'm reading different from what you're reading, you're trying to catch on to what I'm saying. So I'm giving you a heads up. It's the NIV, not King James. One of them, an expert in law, test him with the question, "Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law?" See, he wants to test you to see how faithful you are towards him. So, like, if you get offended, you get offended, no matter what. Let's go down to verse 39 of Matthew chapter 22. And second is like, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love yourself as you love your neighbor. Go to Luke chapter 10. Verse 10. 36 to 37. Which of these three do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of the robbers? 37. The expert in the law replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus told him, "Go and do likewise." You are worried and upset about many things. Go to John chapter 8, John chapter 8, verse 3 to 11. See, if you get offended about any and everything, then don't go there with people that, because you're more likely to get offended by what they gotta say to you. Whether you like it or not, you still get offended about it. Teacher of the law and the Pharisees brought in a woman caught in adultery, which that's one of the commandments, one of the 10 Commandments. They made her stand before the group and said to Jesus, "Teacher, this woman was caught in the act of adultery. In the law, Moses commanded us to stone such a woman. Now what do you say?" See, back then they stoned people for that. Going from one person to another while in a relationship or whatever. Clark says he's seen a higher demand for the non-profit program and expects more people as he gets closer to office. They were using this question as a trap in order to have basic of accusing him. But Jesus bent down and started to write on the ground with his finger. When they kept on questioning him, he straightened up and said to them, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw the stone at her." Again he stood down and wrote in the ground with his finger. At this point, who heard began to go away one at a time. The elder was first until Jesus was left, with the woman still standing there. Jesus straightened up and asked her, "Woman, where are they? Has no commanded you. No one sir, she said, then neither do I commend you. Jesus declared, go now and leave your life of sin. Leave your life of sin. So, he told her to leave her sin behind. So, stop and think about that. Follow me and will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Go to Romans chapter 3. Romans chapter 3 verse 10 to 18. As it is written, there is no righteous, not even one. There is no one who understands. There is no one who seeks God. All have turned away. They have together become worthless. There is no one who does good, not even one. Their throat are open graves. Their tongue practice deceit. The poison of the vipers is one of their lips. Their mouths are full of curse and bitterness. Their feet are swift to shed blood. Ruin mysteries march their ways. In the way of peace they do not know. There is no fear of God before their eyes. See, you need to stop and think. We have been deceitful towards God. We have done a lot of things against God. Go down to verse 22 of Romans chapter 3. To righteousness to you through faith in Jesus Christ, to allow who believe. There is no difference between Jews and Gentiles. See, it is true, there's no difference between the Jews and Gentiles. And it's like with us, there's no proof that somebody that we know existed. See, like a lot of people believe, oh, God don't exist. God's not alive. God's dead. No, God's not dead. He's surely alive. Go to Ephesians chapter 2. Ephesians chapter 2. See, I told y'all are going to get offended from the way I teach. I don't care. To be honest. If y'all want to get booty hurt, get booty hurt. Because I'm not going to stop. So, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8 to 9. For it is by grace you have been saved. For it is by grace you have been saved. Through faith, and this is not from yourself, it is a gift from God, not by works, so that no one boasted. Go to James 1:19. James 1:19 verse. James chapter 1 verse 19 and 20. My dearest brothers and sisters, take note of this. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to become angry. Because human anger does not produce the righteousness of God's society. See, we need to be slow to anger, but quick to think before you get angry at something that happened. So stop and think about that. Stop getting offended about things. Stop getting offended about what other people does. Because you're yourself. You're the one that God wants you to be. Not somebody else. Because you're one person. So stop and think about that. God bless. Peace be upon you. Laters.